Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over my PSA submission. This is my first PSA submission ever. My wife and I, we just recently got into the Pokemon collecting game, and when we first started about 2 months ago, it was really hard to try to find any sealed products. It still is hard, and when we first started, we were able to get 2 Vivid Voltage booster boxes, and Elite Trainer or Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box, and a few loose packs here and there. But most of these cards in here will be Vivid Voltage, coming from those 2 Vivid Voltage booster boxes. Today we are going to be going through each card, showing you guys what they are and what grade I believe they will be getting, showing you guys the quality of the card, the centering, the surfaces, and why I'll be grading these cards, these specific cards. All right, so the first 2 cards are sealed promo cards from the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes. One I got from a local game store, the other one I pulled. Both of these are pretty well centered with that black border all the way through, and the backs are also pretty good too. Now, I believe that they will get a solid PSA 10, and for anyone who knows Hidden Fates set, it's like the black border right here throws off the centering a lot, so it is really hard to grade Hidden Fates cards. I was lucky enough to get this one, which was 1 out of 6 at the local game store that I was at. This was the only one that had really good centering, front and back, so I'm gonna grade that one there. And then this one here, I pulled myself in my Elite Trainer box, and again, if you can see that black border right there, you can see that it has a pretty good solid space between the edge of the card and that border. Now, a lot of cards don't have that edge between the edge, or that space between the edge and the border, and I've seen a lot of PSA 10s of the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX where they have worse centering than this, and they still get that 10. So hopefully PSA has not changed their standards yet, and we can get at least 2 PSA 10s with these guys. Next up, we got Gardevoir V, and we'll go ahead and show this one, a Galarian Surfetch V. The reason why I'm grading both these cards is because the population report on PSA is really low for these 2 cards. I don't remember which is which, but one of them has basically 3 10s and 3 9s. The other one has 1 10 and 3 9s. And so I haven't seen much on the market at all, and they go for a pretty decent price just raw. So I'm hoping that if I do get it graded 9s or 10s, I can possibly flip it on the market for a decent profit. Now the centering on both of them are really good. That's the only reason why I am grading them, just because I believe they are PSA 10 contenders. So yeah, both the backs are centered, no whitening on the edges or the corners at all. Same with the front side, and the surfaces are perfect condition. Next up, we got Pierce trainer card. Might as well show all the other ones: Kabu, Bay, and Nessa. So these 4 trainer cards I got from my cousin, and he actually gave me, or sold it to me for a pretty decent price. Bay and Nessa was going for around $60 raw. He gave me 7 cards for the price of these 2, so $60 for 7 cards, all trainers, I believe. That time I was looking for trainers, but the other trainers are not really centered that well, so I am not gonna grade the other trainers. And plus, the other trainers, the price of the PSA 10s are not that high, so it doesn't make any sense to spend money on grading them and then trying to flip them for not much profit, you know. I'd rather just grade these, and if I want to add the other trainer cards along with these ones while you know, selling it as a set. Now the centering isn't all that perfect. It is a tad bit tilted. You can see how it's a little bit heavy down here, but not as much up here. Heavier here from this corner to that corner. It's really small and subtle centering like flaws that you can't really tell. So I'm hoping to get at least 9s for all of these. And then the Nessa looks really good all the way throughout. The borders, the corners are really nice also. The back is also really nice. Now this is just from the other top loader. There was tape on it. Yeah, so hopefully I get a 10 on Nessa and then 9s on these ones. Put those there. Next up, we got Umbreon GX. You guys are probably wondering why I am grading this card when it's not much of a highly sought out card. It's because I also have Umbreon GX Full Art, Ultra Rare, a Umbreon GX Secret Rare, and a Umbreon GX Shiny. And so these two I pulled together. This one I actually just got today and through the mail, purchased on eBay. And then this one I also pulled in Hidden Fates. So again, if you guys know, you know, these cards with this black border is actually really hard to grade, and all 4 of these cards are actually pretty well centered. If you can see, you know, quite a bit of space between, again, that edge and the black border all the way around. The only thing with this card is that the bottom is just a tad bit heavier than the top, but again, like I said, I've seen PSA 10s with worse centering than this, so I'm hoping that PSA has not changed their standards and I am able to get PSA 10s on all 4 of these. The backing is also pretty well centered also, so no problem there. No whitenings on the edges or the corners. Next up, we got Meowth VMAX. Now Meowth is also the same story with these two over here. Meowth, I believe, doesn't have a lot of population on the PSA reports, and the ones that I've seen on market PSA 10s are going for quite a bit, so I'm just going to take a gamble and try to see what I can get with this. The centering is pretty well. With these cards, you can't really tell from the top, but the left, right, and the bottom edge seems really centered all the way through. The backing is actually pretty nice too, pretty centered all the way throughout. The edges are perfect, no whitening, no whitening on the corners either, so hoping to get PSA 10 for that. Next up, we got Alistair Secret Rare and Alistair Full Art Ultra Rare, and so I pulled these two together in the Vivid Voltage booster boxes. I'm hoping to get PSA 10s for these also. The centering and the quality is really nice, so no doubt that they're not going to be 10s. But funny thing is, the Alistair Full Art is actually going for more than the Secret Rare, when the Secret Rare is harder to pull. So we'll see. I'll be putting these two together in a custom-made frame when I get them back from PSA. Same with these 4. Oh, be putting these 4 in a frame also. These 2 in a frame. And the ones that I'm putting in frames, I am trying to keep for my personal collection. But if I am able to get a really good offer for them, I might let them go. You never know. Next up, we got Amazing Rares. So we got Rayquaza, Jirachi, Zamazenta, Zacian, Raikou, and Celebi. Now 5 of these 5 over here, I pulled from the 2 Vivid Voltage, and then Zacian was the only one that I didn't have, and I didn't want to go and get another box, so I just decided to buy online. Now these cards are all really well centered, front and back, so I have no doubt that they won't get any 10s. The only thing is that the ones that I actually pulled, if you can see here, the back, the bottom is a little bit heavier than the top, and the left side is a tad bit heavier than the right. Now this one just looks like it's really off, but it's because of that glare. It's really subtle, but got those 6 there. And these 6 will be going in a case also, or a frame, custom-made frame for them. If I ever do sell it, I'll be selling them all as a set. Next up is Pikachu. Now this Pikachu is for my personal collection. My favorite Pokemon is Pikachu. It's always been Pikachu, so I will be grading this for my personal collection. It is a reverse holo from the I don't remember, Sun and Moon, I believe, or Unified Minds. I don't remember. The backing is pretty well centered. Front is also pretty centered too. And so I'm hoping to get a 10 for this and just keep it for a while and hopefully start a Pikachu collection. The next 4 are also Pikachus, but these are all from the Vivid Voltage set. So I got a Pikachu V, Pikachu V Full Art, Pikachu V Max, and then the Pikachu V Max Rainbow Secret Rare. Now this is crazy because these 3 we actually pulled from the 2 Vivid Voltage booster boxes. I pulled this guy from the second box. Got this guy from the first box. This guy my wife pulled from the second box, which I got really jealous, but you know, really happy for her because this card raw is going for $300 to $400. PSA 10s are going near 2000s. Some are even going a little over 2000. So once I get them graded, I am hoping to get PSA 10s because this is perfectly centered. No whitening anywhere, no problems with the corners. The edges are pristine condition. Corners are perfect. So I'm hoping for a PSA 10 on that. Same with this. Let's see. And this Pikachu V is actually going for more than this Pikachu V Max. This is going raw, I think, over 100. This one is just slightly under 100, but this one is actually more sought after just because of that beautiful art and the color contrast between the pinkish purple and the yellow. I actually love this card a lot too. And then this Pikachu V I actually had to buy online just because I couldn't pull it. And so the guy that sold me this actually had 4 of them. Sold me all 4, including this guy over here too with it. But this was the best one out of the 4. And so I'm gonna be getting this graded with this set. And once I get them graded, I will be putting them in a special frame again, same as the other sets here. And yeah, keeping the Pikachus for myself though. So I am willing to let go of the set here, the Umbreons and the Alistairs as a set, but for a good offer. So if you are interested, let me know, and we'll see what we can work out. But I'm also holding these, or I might hold these for something special in the future. I found a guy that is willing to trade Pokemon for tattoo, and I am actually looking to get a full sleeve tattoo on my right arm. And he's willing to trade Pokemon cards for tattoo, and with all of these, I hope these 3 sets should be able to, cover the amount of the full sleeve. And a full sleeve is not cheap either. So, but we'll see what we can do, and we'll see what we can get, and we'll see what grades we can get with all these. That, I guess that concludes my PSA submission. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, see you guys.